Hi, so today I'll be showing you how to Tunisian crochet. This is also referred to as the Afghan stitch. And basically it's this beautiful stitch that's really easy to do, and it does roll up while you work through it, but you can easily iron that out after. And you need 2 balls of yarn for it of the same size, and you can do it all in one color or in two, as I'm doing today, just to show you exactly where the crochet hook should go into as you work into it. And of course you need a double-ended crochet hook. Mine I got for about $1 at my local thrift store, but they can be found online and at your local yarn store. And the important thing is that this has to be 1 or 2 sizes bigger than the recommended crochet hook size for your yarn, because this allows you to get a nice loose stitch that you can work into after, and you'll see that in the video. So right now what I'm going to show you is how to Tunisian crochet in one color, and then later on in the video I'll show you how to add more to get this two-toned effect. So starting off is just like regular crochet. You tie your knot and put it onto your hook, just like that, and then you chain on however many stitches you need for your project. I'm gonna do 10, so 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and these are just really loose stitches. The first one is your knot, so remember to tighten that one because you're not going to be using it, and just recount and make sure you have the right amount. So I've got 10, and we're not going to start off in the first stitch after your hook. You're going to start off in the second one, because if you go into your first, it'll just slip through. So you go into the second chain after your hook and loop your yarn through. So once again, you go into the next one, pull your yarn through, and all you're doing is casting your yarn on to your hook just like that, and I just kind of pull it back as I go, making room for the next loop. So you go through all of your stitches just like that, and when you're finished you should have the same amount of loops as you did when you chained on at the beginning. So there should be 10 for me, and there are. And this was called the foundation row. Now I'm going to show you how to actually begin this stitch. So you cast on your yarn and you pull through the first loop, and then from then on you go into 2 loops at a time. So going through 2, going through 2, cast on, go through 2, all the way until the end, just really loose. And this gives you this row with a bunch of gaps in it, so that we're going to go back through now and fill those gaps up. So now we're going to focus on these vertical bars along your work, and we're going to ignore the first one because you're already using it for this loop, but go into the second vertical bar. I hope you can see that, and cast on and pull through. And you do this for each vertical bar on your work. Just going in, yarning over, pulling through. For each one till you're back at the start. This is called the forward pass till you're at the beginning once again. And this is one finished row of Tunisian crochet. The back and front forward gives you 1 row. So now I'm going to show you again the return pass. You go through 1, and then you go through 2 at a time till the end. I just hold my work to give me that correct tension that I need to pull through them quickly. Now once again we have the gaps, and look at the vertical bars. Go to the second bar after your hook, cast on, pull through. As you can see, those rows are getting filled up. So you cast on, pull through all the way till the end. And now you've completed the first 2 rows of your Tunisian crochet. So now I'm going to show you how to add another color onto your current piece. So basically you're just going to forget about your current color right now and grab your new color and make a loop out of it in your hand like that. Take that loop and pretend it's just your regular color. Pull it through the first loop and start working it through the return stitch of your piece. So you pulled through the 1 and now you pulled through 2 at a time, just as you did before with the turquoise. You pull through 2 at a time, pull through 2, pull through 2, until you're at the end. And as you can see, these have been worked into the row and you still have those gaps. So now you're focusing on the vertical bars again, going into the 1, 2, second one from your hook, and again casting on and pulling through just as you did before. This is called the forward pass. Once you're at the end one, you kind of pull on its tail to tighten it down. So now you've got your new colored row. You can do either 2 rows at a time like I did here, or you can do 1 row of each. So to start your second row in turquoise, you pull up that color again and just start as you would with it instead of the pink. So you're doing the return pass, pull through 1, tighten the pink a little bit, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2 each time until you're at the end. And here you can just really clearly see the horizontal bars that you need to work into, the pink ones. And you're just going to go into the second one, not the first one, the second one from the hook. Yarn over and pull through each time. All the way until the end, really loose, because this prevents your work from really rolling up. And till the last one when you're done. And there's your 2 colors, just like I have in this one, and the back turns out like this, and it's really fun. Woo! So just to show you, I did a couple more rows of the 2-toned, just to show you the difference between working in 1 color and working in 2, and it's really unlimited how many colors you can add. And now I'm going to show you how to cast off. You have to have done 1 return pass and be left with all these gaps. And you can't leave it yet, you have to work back in, and that's the way you cast off. So what you do is you work as you usually would have into the second vertical bar, you pull through, but then you pull through again through the 2 of them. So again into the next vertical bar, pull through the 2 of them. Next vertical bar, and pull through the 2 of them. Okay, I hope you can see that there. Vertical bar, and you're pulling through the 2 of them. All the way until the end. right up until your last one, where you're going to go through 2 of them. You're going to go through the front and the back and pull through that, and then just fasten off. And what you're going to do is cut the yarn and fasten off as you regularly would with yarn. Make that knot and then weave this end into your piece. And with these pieces, I just also usually tie them off and weave them into the work somewhere. So there's my little sample piece of Tunisian crochet.